All right, let's dive into a book that has seriously changed the game for millions of people when it comes to their daily lives, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This thing is a global phenomenon, and in the next few minutes, we're going to unpack the simple but incredibly powerful ideas that made it such a hit.
First off, let's just get a sense of how huge this is. We're talking about a #1 New York Times bestseller, sure, but it's also sold over 25 million copies. I mean, think about that. It's been translated into more than 60 languages. When an idea connects with that many people, you just know it's tapping into something really fundamental about how we work.
I think we've all been there, right? You get super motivated. You set a new goal, you're going to exercise more, eat healthier, maybe learn a new skill, but then a few weeks later, you're, well, right back where you started. It's so frustrating. And you might start thinking, I just don't have enough willpower. But what if that's not the problem at all?
And this brings us right to the core idea of the book, which is a total shift in how you think about progress. It's not about you, it's all about your system. According to James Clear, if you're having a hard time changing your habits, you are not the problem. Seriously, let that sink in for a second. Bad habits keep coming back over and over, not because you don't want to change, but because you've got the wrong system for change. So what's the real culprit? And this quote, wow, it just nails it. This is the heartbeat of the entire book. Look, we all have goals, but the book argues that your goals are almost useless without a good system. You can want to be fit, but if your system is to come home from work and immediately collapse on the couch, that system is going to win every single time. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to the level of your systems.
Okay, so if the system is the most important part, how do we actually build a better one? Well, the answer isn't some massive, life-altering overhaul. Nope, it's something way, way smaller. This is exactly where the name Atomic Habits comes from. Think about it. An atomic habit is a tiny 1% improvement. We're talking about doing one push-up, reading just one page of a book, meditating for 1 minute. By themselves, they seem like nothing, totally insignificant. But just like atoms build up to form molecules, these tiny habits compound over time into truly remarkable results. That's the secret sauce.
Now, here's what I think is so brilliant about this book. It's not just some high-level theory. It is a genuine, practical guide filled with strategies you can start using, like, today.
So this is where all that theory gets turned into a real-life playbook. The book gives you this proven framework built on 4 laws. It's simple. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. These rules teach you real strategies for everything: how to squeeze new habits into your crazy schedule, how to handle those days you have zero motivation, how to set up your space so success is automatic, and maybe most importantly, how to get back on track when you inevitably mess up. It's a complete toolkit. And you know, this isn't just for those of us trying to, say, drink more water or stop hitting the snooze button. This framework is being used by people at the absolute peak of their fields.
I mean, the science of small habits has helped Olympic gold medalists, award-winning artists, top business leaders, you name it. All of them mastering their craft and reaching new heights. It just goes to show you that these principles are totally universal. It doesn't matter if you're a team trying to win a championship or just one person trying to hit a personal goal. The system works.
And that really brings it all back to you, doesn't it? If these tiny atomic changes can lead to such incredible outcomes for so many different people, what could you do? What goal could you finally cross off your list if you just forgot about the goal itself and instead focused on building a better system, one tiny habit at a time? It's a pretty powerful thought. If you want to dive deeper and start building that system for yourself, the link to this book is in the video description.